Some updates on the case of James Craig DDS, the killer alleged dentist of his wife Angela. Now, she went into the hospital more than once early 2023, feeling very sick and nauseated and have horrible pain and headaches. He was in the hospital for several days. I have an entire video about him. You can go look at that on my channel. Eventually, she went back to the hospital, even sicker than before. This was March 15th of 2023. She had a seizure, never regained consciousness, and died shortly thereafter. James, her husband, was arrested March 22nd on counts of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence because they were quite sure that there was plenty of evidence to indicate that he had poisoned her multiple times in her protein shakes and that she died of cyanide poisoning and tetrahydrozoline poisoning, the latter being found in eye drops. There's also evidence that he bought cyanide and had it delivered to his dental office. Again, an entire video on that. He's now been caught 3 times trying to find people outside of jail to help concoct alibis or whatever for him. He had promised an inmate some free dental work for his mother, the inmate's mother, if he could plant letters in his truck saying that supposedly from women who were having an affair with him, and that it would indicate that his wife would kill herself and try to frame him for it. The new part that we did not know is how the police discovered this letter to a former inmate. And this is the part that blows my mind and makes me a little bit sad for law enforcement. He had written the address wrong on the envelope, or had the wrong address, so the letter essentially bounced and was returned to the jail. And that's when police found it. Yay, competence. So that was his second attempt to get help from a fellow inmate. Craig asked his family member to create a, quote, deepfake video of his late wife Angela, asking him, I'm assuming, the family member, to get poisons for her. Again, the idea being that Angela took her own life, and they tried to frame her husband for her death, forgetting the fact that cyanide is an incredibly painful way to go. If you're going to plan your own death, you would think you would find a way to poison yourself so that you would be unconscious, or it would be quick and not linger for weeks. He stressed that the video must look like it was created on February 27th of 2023, which is, of course, before Angela died, and it's also the day that James Craig himself first began researching poisons on his computer in the dentist's office. Class act, dude. We also have his mistress, former mistress, who he met at a dental conference. She is an orthodontist, and she has told police that, yes, James talked about trying to get rid of his wife in very dark terms. Last I heard, his trial is set for December of 2024. We'll see if that gets pushed out.